Are you wondering how the real estate market is doing for the month of February? Well, we're going to talk about that right now. Hi, this is Melody Wilson with the ReLife team at RE/MAX Elite. Today I'm talking to you about the February Edmonton housing market update. Before I do, don't forget to click the subscribe button to make sure you don't miss out on any of the new market stats or the videos that we put out on this channel. So the Edmonton housing market, how did it do in the month of February? When you look at the Edmonton Real Estate Board stats and look at the listing absorption rate, it has gone up, which is good news for sellers. The chances of your selling your home for what you want is getting closer. So it all depends on if you're being realistic with what you think your house is worth and what the actual market value is. So if you look at last year's listing absorption rate and this year's, there's quite a change. So there's a lot of good signs. There's been a lot of optimism in our real estate market because of, there's a few factors. The interest rates have gone down, like really low. The stress test has changed, so now your buying power has come up. What does that mean? It means that there's more buyer confidence to actually purchase a home at an affordable rate. So it's all really good signs, and you look at February of 2019 and February of 2020, we've had the best start for February than I've honestly seen in the last few years. So what does this all mean for the average price? Well, the average price jumped quite a bit from the month of January to February. So it's interesting because it's almost $20,000 increase. Does that mean your house is now worth $20,000 more? No, not at all. You need to talk to a real estate professional to get your actual price for your home, but what it's meaning is there's more homes selling in all ranges. It's raising up the average price because we're actually seeing more sales. So take a look at this real estate statistics for the last month and this month. You'll see that there's a lot more sales happening, which is lending towards a higher average price. So the Edmonton Real Estate Board, of course, has reported the first 2 months, so January and February. So with the average price being where it is, it's only counting the first 2 months. When you look though, in the past 10 years, and of course keep in mind they're considering the entire January to December year, this start for 2020 is actually the highest that it's been in the last 10 years. So these are all good things happening for sellers. For buyers, you might think, oh no, I'm not going to get a good deal anymore. Now, don't get too excited because you are still getting a really good deal. With that lower interest rate, you're actually getting the mortgage for a more affordable price than even if the price was lower and the interest rates were higher. So don't forget about that. And right now, we're in that sweet spot where the prices are still low and the interest is low. Eventually, as demand increases, the prices will continue to climb like we're seeing right now. So then it will continue to go up, and then of course your average price will be higher when you're buying a property. So make sure, lesson here is contact your realtor right away to get on that buying process and getting into your home before the summer. So when we look at the number of sales for the month of February from the Edmonton Real Estate Board, we are seeing that we had more sales in the month of February from the last month, and we are seeing less listings being listed in the month of February than the last month. So what does that mean? Less properties to choose from, more sales. What I've seen when trying to set up showings for our clients is properties are pending or they're sold, which is also something and signs of a market moving towards this direction because now you have to actually make a decision before you lose a property. So the average days on market hasn't changed from the last month. And if you look at it from last year, it has gone up compared to last year. But I know that I have a feeling for the month of March, we're going to be coming down quite a bit. Seasonally, this is the time where this happens as well. March, April, May is kind of the busiest times of year in terms of real estate market. When we talk about spring market, that's what we're talking about. So in terms of that, we are going to see the average days on market, I'm guessing, going down. So year to date, of course, we're going to look at that bell curve of what prices are the most popular. Of course, 300 to 400,000 is where the majority of sales. So we've had 1,100 approximately homes sell this year so far, and of that, 271 are in that price range. So the month of February was a good month for real estate in the Edmonton housing market. For the month of March, we are already seeing even stronger market. And the word strong hasn't been used in our real estate market for a long time, probably the last 4 to 5 years with our recession. So it's looking good. If you have any questions looking to sell your home because there's buyers out there looking for homes and they can't find them now, or if you're looking to buy a home, make sure you contact me. But if you want to watch another video on about how to buy a home, click right here.